April marks 1 year since the opening of Transformation Park, breaking the model on the traditional shelter and providing temporary shelter through their cabins.
Not only offering temporary shelter, but also a sense of community. Our Princess Bryant has more this morning, part of the High Plains.
Over the years, the community and nonprofits have seen an increase in homelessness and the need to change. This is how Transformation Park began in partnership with the city of Amarillo, offering a new way to address the problem. Since then, there have been residents who have gone through the program and changed their lives.
Fiance passed away, and I had spent all the money that I had to help keep her. Her insurance had lapsed, so I sold the house that I had bought her, and that way I could take care of her, make her as comfortable as she could be while she was here.
Cortez has been a resident of Transformation Park since last summer and has a few milestones to celebrate, from being over 60 days sober and securing a job at Transformation Park once he graduates from being a resident.
I prayed for it. So when I got here, I was doing it just to help, and I didn't know I was going to ever get paid, like any kind of hours. And Heather was asking why I was working 60 hours a week. And I said, because God, that's what I need to do. So.
Day-to-day looks different for each resident, with some of them spending their days working at the park and others heading over to the hub.
Get up in the morning at 4:30, get your ass, go in the break room, and it's about 5:30, and we come over here, and I come over here and mop and clean, and I'm here the rest of the day until it closes. I feel good. I'm giving back to my community. They gave it to me. When I needed it, they gave it to me, so I'm giving back and helping them. And it makes me feel good inside.
Since the closing of Guyon Saunders Resource Center, Zimmerman says the hub has seen more people come through. He explains that with the Joe and Laura Street Day Center opening in the fall, it will allow the nonprofit to have a greater range on the people they will be able to help.
One large classroom that's going to be shared with the city. And so the city community development department is going to be officing in the back.
Oh, okay.
So theoretically, you can come straight in off the streets, go to our safe space, get moved to a cabin. Once you're in the cabin and you're reaching your goals, we hand you off to the social workers and community development, and they end up getting you housed.
Since the opening in Transformation Park, residents have come and gone, but there's still work taking place every day.
Progress. Everyone has a moment here that they're achieving, so it's a gainful opportunity if you do get a chance, to be placed here.
In Amarillo, Princess Bryant.
My favorite Drake story, we were talking one night, he hadn't logged out, and I was getting on to him for not logging out, and he was like, well, why do I have to do this? I said, because we care. And he kind of stood there and just kind of looked at me weird, and he goes, I haven't had anybody care about me for years.
KMAR Local 4 News.
And our Princess Bryant was able to walk with Zimmerman across Transformation Park and the hub to understand more on the current work and what's coming in the future. It's all on our website, myhighplains.com.